How I was weak was from starting from my childhood. I was like the worst uh, body shape or worst, like unfit body is the body which is have like skinny arms and having fat store in stomach. Those kind of body shape is worse than ever. And I was like, first of all, our generation is way weaker than previous generations, and still I was weaker than compared to average people. Like I was first, our generation is weak, and compared to my generation, I was still weak than everyone else. Why is that? Basically, the thing is, I I doesn't even know about that time because the social media and the TV and movies will like tell you the beliefs they have and every lies and everything that you doesn't like care about. Like I have told, like I have listened everywhere that, like, we are strong and those kind of bullshit, bro. I was literally just living in a bubble that I doesn't even know that I was weak. I hated my body because I wanted to look good and attractive body, but I was like, I doesn't even know that I have weak body. I am unhealthy. I know that I don't have attractive body and I'm not that strength, but I don't know that it the body I have is way weaker than everyone else. It's worst. That's why I realize, as I learn about it, I understand that it is the lie that we have been told, and the bubble. Like the more dangerous problem is that knowing that you don't doesn't know about you have any problem. Like same with goes with mental health problems. Like when you have the habits that makes you weak, you doesn't know about. You are just like not going to take out them because you doesn't know that you have those habits that keeping you weak. That's why you need to understand, you need to know about it, so you can take out and reach your full potential, to understand your limits. Like you have to push to like live like a man, to understand your capabilities, the habits that will keep you weak, that I have too, that lot of people have, but still people doesn't know about it because no one is ever telling them that this is wrong, this is unhealthy, these habits will you keeping men weak. So why do you think people are weak? Because we are like living like a zombies, bro. We doesn't even know about it. We doesn't know what we should do. We doesn't even have any purpose in our lives. We are living like a dead body, bro. We don't have anything. We just consuming and taking dopamines to like stay happy. Those kind of bullshit we have told, like happiness is good, and we don't need to be happy, bro. We just need to be in present, be in mindfulness to solve our problems. We need to have a mindset that is clear to solve problems. If we assume that you are just not even in a present moment, can you take anything advice that someone is telling you, or learn anything from someone? Like from me you are learning or not? Chances are high that you are thinking about a game that you are playing before that video, before this video. You are just watching some random movie that doesn't going to serve you. Those kind of things. You are really think that that's going to change your life? I don't think so, because I have same problems too, and that's not help me. That's just waste of time. No matter how you will defend, like bro, argue for yourself, not for the games, the movies that you play, the companies that are paying to build that things. Argue for yourself, not for them. The thing is, if you understand the habits that keeping you weak, you are take out them and reach your potential. Live like a man, real man. Why do you think we have the problems of not having grown up beards? Like I have gray hairs, bro. Can you imagine? In young age, from my childhood, I have gray hairs. Like no one is going to tell you that they have those problems. They're just shitting on social media and telling you their six pack abs. They're also edited. Anyways, first habit is watching porn, bro. The thing is, if you indulge in those things, watching the things that is not going to serve you well, because you are just wasting your energy on the things that it doesn't matter. Just bro, you are not doing it like it's eating a real food and virtual food is different. It can be like, if nowadays it can be more advanced that it will feel taste like it, but the thing is the nutrition, the protein, the benefits of a real food and a virtual food is different, because you can't sense it, you can't chew harder food that will create a like exercise for your jaws, and the benefit, like our ancestor doesn't eat those kind of things. That's the thing, like it's different from virtual things, and really like it decreases your bonding relationship in real life. It why your dick is not hard enough, bro. Like you will notice that after watching is your masturbate, and but the thing is, after some time you will realize that your energy is decreasing. Why you are weakening? Because you are just doing it without any reason, bro. You don't have any reason to do it, just for like dopamine hit in your mind, to feel your mind to comfort, to realize it and make it happy enough to you're just decreasing your lifespan. You doesn't need to care about it when you have a real relationship, and when you do that thing, this will going to decrease your capacity to bond a real and good better bonds, because you are just wasting your energy. In future it will decrease day by day, and you can't recover it no matter what, bro. So don't waste this thing. You need to stop watching it. I know it's hard, but make yourself so busy that you don't have time, and remove everything, like your internet connection also. If you reach that level that you can't even hold, just remove everything, like your phone, switch off and take it, give it to your parents and family members. For you don't need to anything for some time. When you build a habit to live like focus boredom, and when you practice boredom, and when you bore like hell, that's when you are going to break its habit. You need to break this habit. This will decrease your capacity to bonding real relationship. Second habit, that is playing games. No, but you will say that, bro, I have real friends in games. In real life I don't have friends. Bro, you don't need friends. That is just Jeffries who are playing games and taking dopamine. They doesn't even know about their future. You need to understand your future. What is your future will be like when you play games. This is not going to be worse than it had today. If you are broke now, you are going to stay broke and maybe more broke than this, because you are just wasting your time. You're not building your future. You're just destroying your future you in your own life by playing games. Why do you think games have leveling up system and purchasing and those kind of things? Because they want to level up you. You don't, like, as a man we have a mindset from our childhood, like for our ancestors, to level up, to grow up. That's why we are just want to level up. But we need to level up in a real life, in a life that going to serve you well, not in a games that not no one is going to shit at you, bro. Do you understand? Remember a game you are playing 10 years before? No, because it doesn't serve. Like our ancestor doesn't need that thing. They were just distracting me from reaching my level. I was not leveling up my life. I was just stay same after playing games. After leveling up in a games, I doesn't have anything. I just scoping myself and was destroying my life with my own hands to just stay with the friends that are just making fun of me, that not going to build my future with me, that not doesn't give a shit about their future. They doesn't give a shit about their parents who are working for them, just living like a zombie to just get dopamine hits in their lives. You need to remove that thing too, because this will going to live in a cage. You don't need to live in a cage without any reason. You don't need those things. The third habit is that is going to make make men weak is watching TV. Like TV is the thing that people say I was learn more about from movies, watching movies. Like I was did the same things. Like you can watch in previous video, I'll say a lot. I was addicted to it. I was just wasting time on it. I was watching movies, series, and everything. I was just like in a days I was completed seasons of hundred and thousand of episodes. Why? Because I was addicted to it. No one ever tell me that it's bad. Why it's bad? It is bad because it never worth it, bro. It waste of time. Because if you are learning from it, like watching a 2 hours episode or a documentary or something, and learning from it a sentence of or a word, compared to it like from books. If let's say if you don't read book, you can't read books. So from courses, from real educational videos, compared to it, in 2 hours you are going to learn more and in depth, not in just a random sentence that you learn. That's never worth it, bro. You are just wasting your time 2 hours on the things that doesn't going to serve you well. And the limiting belief they will, like anyone who had money can make movies and release their movies. There's no need of certification of their mental health and those kind of things. So they will just form beliefs in your mind that is not yours, that just they're forming beliefs that they had. Like I have told, like I was listen everywhere that we are strong and those kind of bullshit, bro. That's why I was weak, because I don't doesn't know before like it, that we are weak. We need to understand it, bro. We are weak. We don't need a false hope that we are good enough, we are happy, and those kind of bullshit, bro. We need a clear and real information, the facts that we want in on our table. We don't need those bullshit fantasies to live in, bro. That's what we have been told. We have been told to live like zombie to stay in your bed and watch 5 hours a random TV show that you're not going to doesn't care about, bro. You have remember the movie you have seen 5 years ago? Not. So why? Because it doesn't necessary for your living. Our ancestor doesn't care about those things, bro. For our survival we don't need those things. The things that doesn't need for our survival or ancestor age, that we don't serve, that you need to take out everything, because that doesn't going to, that we don't need to live, we don't need for survival, like a fancy expensive t-shirt or phone. Why? We don't need for our survival. We need money, bro. Don't like say like other people. I don't need money, bro. Money doesn't matter. Money can't give buy happiness. Shut the fuck up, bro. Money can buy you happiness, but you are spending on the branded t-shirt for their fancy names to show off in front of your Jeffrey friends. Not, you doesn't care about it, bro. You're just wasting your time and money on all the things. You need money for your freedom, to give your family freedom. I think I go in a wrong direction. I was focusing on habits. So the habits that like that we doesn't need for our survival, you need to take everything off, because that will going to make you weak. And when you weaken up, the there are people who are your competition with you, who are going to beat you up, because they are not distracted as you are. They're not watching TVs of random show. The fourth habit is consuming social media content. Social media is the thing like watching Insta. I was watching Insta too, uh, even after I was in self improvement, because no one ever tell me that watching social media is bad. If it's your work, then it's acceptable. Like if you are doing 100 cold DMs for your dropshipping business or your website business, it's okay, it's acceptable. But when you are just, even if you are learning from it, like watching videos, it's not worth it, bro. If you are, it's your like clear, the the only purpose, the only per like the thing you want to achieve, like if it's your money, making money, so you can't learn from watching Instagram. If it's like, I was having belief that even learning from it is worth it, bro. Not, they're just cropped and some level seconds information that not going to learn from it. Can't going to learn from it. I was learning like top 7 ways to make money and drop shipping and SMMA and those kind of things. And but I'm not making money, earning money from that, because I doesn't know what that means. I doesn't have anything resource. That's what we have to remove, that we doesn't learn from it. And if you are not learning from it, it just doesn't serve you well, and it's not your work, then it doesn't serve need for your survival. Then you need to take out. The social media is like everyone can access it, so everyone can just, they're just posting their happy moments, like wearing branded clothes and their happy moments. But what about the behind the cameras, how their life is, what they did? Like everything is like just ruining your brain, and it's like masturbation of your mental health. That in the Fight Club is told that consumerism, we need to, don't need to consume anything. If it's learning, you are learning like real educational courses or those books means not, people say that you don't need to read books. I doesn't learn anything from book. I can't read book, bro. You don't need to read books like or old school people read it wrong is that they just waste things on watching movies and series and scrolling Insta, but they can't read books. You don't need to read books like old school. You just need to open a random page and just learn from it and close it and just write on a notebook that what you have learned, how you can apply in your real life. That's it. You can do it, bro. You can't even if read a page of any book. That means you're just like a goldfish have 8 second attention span and you have less than it. That means you have to increase your focus. Read books on focus. Read books on money. What money is. We doesn't we don't doesn't anyone teach us about money. Everything. Just we have been told that money can buy happiness and those kind of reels you have learned from. That's not going to serve you well. I just deleted it, and I can say that when I deleted, my growth is just increasing exponentially because I don't have distraction. You don't need distraction and fears. You just need your work to done. When you don't have any bullshit belief that anyone told you from social medias and watching TVs, that means you have your own beliefs, the real mindset of real 1% people. Then you can level up your life. Then you can change your life, the life as you want. The fifth habit is eating unhealthy food. Food is the thing that no one ever told you. The food is way more than anything else because when you are like working out and doing exercise, still not burning your fat. Why? Because you're just eating junk food, bro. You need a healthy food. Why we are lazy than enough? Our generation like have even warrior generations, but they don't have that lazy. Like read about our previous generation, our previous warrior generation. They have like way strong than us, way focused than us. Why? Because they are eating healthy foods. The foods like they don't eat junk food for getting some dopamine hits that not going to serve them well. Like dopamine is like a thing like when you eat, it gets high and then it drops like crazy. But when you are like leveling up, it's here. But when you take dopamine, it's here. But now after dopamine, it's going to decrease. But when you don't take dopamine, it's just leveling up like exponentially. It's like uh, long-term growth. That's what we need. We need to feel as much as pain as we can, as a man, as our ancestor did, to feel that life that we have. But our comfort is increasing by people, by big companies that just increasing our comforts to live in a bubble. That what we are facing to why we are being weak to eating some pizza and burgers and junk foods. Like people will say that uh, every calories are same, bro. No, bro. Calories are different. They have lot of sugars added in it. They have lot of chemicals. They have soft enough foods that you need a harder food to chew. That's why our jaws are like looking like a feminization, feminine, more like a girl, bro. We are looking like a girl. In some time, we have live like a girl, bro. We need to live like a man, bro. We need purpose. We need to remove that thing to live like a man. We need to improve our discomfort. We need to remove the cravings that we have for eating junk food, unhealthy food. You need unhealthy foods to remove, to live your body full potential, to increase your working power. Sixth habit is not having consistent sleep. Sleep is not, people will take it more seriously. I have did the same thing too. The people who are going to the gym know that it's not when your body grows in gym. Your body grows, your muscle grows in when you are sleeping, when you are recovering. That's the best thing in every aspect of things. Like when you are learning from, like from books, from courses, from real educational videos, like long form podcasts like this, when you are learning from this type of kind of thing, that's not when you learn, but when you are sleeping, when you are resting, when your mind is thinking about it forming new ideas, new beliefs, that's when you learn from it. But when you are just scrolling Insta, watching TV, and those kind of thing until 3 and 4 p.m, 4 a.m, how can you are going to level up, bro? Your mind need to be stay clean and clear. It needs rest, like you need rest from your work. That's what your mind need rest for, from a lot of consuming things, like distracted world, distracted generation. For our generation, you need a sleep to recover your body. Sleep has lot of things, like it decreases our depression, it, it can increase our testosterone too. I'm not joking, bro. It's scientifically proven. It can also increase our testosterone. Why our testosterone is decreased? Because we don't have consistent and deep sleep. First you need a consistent sleep, like have, like the have a schedule that you can do it until rest of your life. It's acceptable when you miss some minutes, but you need a clear time, like if it's 9 and 10 p.m to 5 6 7 p.m am, that's if your time, then make sure to do it every single day. And you need a good enough sleep, because when you have, like, you didn't need to remove every screen out of your thing. You don't need to watch videos and then you get sleep. You can't sleep like that. You need to remove everything before an hour or so. You just need to lie down so your mind can relax first, and then you will get sleep. But when you are, like, in a background is TV, is someone is watching TV, and you are not getting good enough sleep, and you are just hearing the voice, you can't have good enough sleep, the deep sleep that you want, the sleep that will make your work and the recovery good enough. You need a deep sleep, not a sleep that whereas background is there some noise, like if something is some is construction is happening somewhere in your neighborhood, that's acceptable. But try to avoid every distraction noise that you have in your sleep. Sleep is the thing that will make you feel more focused and more recovered for other day. You will work more than other day. You are now have power to, you have that energy to focus on your work when you have recovered your body fully. That's the habits you have to avoid, and the actionable step you have to take to do this. That's all. Our ancestor doesn't need the things that we don't need for our survival. You need to take out everything, bro. That's all. Your body will not betray your efforts, bro. Keep going.